Hello everyone, Deadeye here, and I'm just gonna give some stream of conscious kind of thoughts about the Battlefield 2042 uh, experience I had playing the beta. I did not write a script or anything. I'm just this is not live. The footage is just something I recorded, and I'm just gonna give some stream of conscious thoughts. It's a mess. I think short. Um, I, this game, I really like the Battlefield series. It's my favorite, probably my favorite shooter series. I want it to be good. I think I mentioned this in a PlanetSide video or something. I like the idea of big battles, and you're more just a infantryman, or you're playing a small cog in a very large war. You know, I like that feeling. Does this do that? A little bit. It seems like they're trying not to, though. This game reminds me a lot of Hardline, and that's not a good thing. Just to clear up in case anyone doesn't know, I played the very first Battlefield 1942 when it was new, and I played most of them that has come out. I don't think I played Vietnam, or if I did, I didn't play it much. Played 21 to 42, I played 2, 3, 4, Bad Company, and Bad Company 2, and I'm probably forgetting one. There's quite a few of these after all. I played 5 only for a little bit. I didn't like it particularly, but playing this is actually kind of making me realize that maybe I was too harsh on 5, and it's in fact not that bad. The map is kind of bad. Oftentimes spawning in vehicles I didn't mean to. Oftentimes spawning in firefights. And getting shot from behind. Things like that. But that stuff can be fixed. I think that's the ultimate question here. Is, can they fix it? Can they fix Battlefield 2042? And do they want to? And all that remains is to be seen. If they do or not, I guess. I don't know why they removed some small things. Like leaning and like moving while crawling and stuff. I don't know why. It's strange. I think if this game were how I say the setup that they have might actually be fine for smaller scale, which of course is very, you know, not Battlefield, so that's bad. Don't do that. But the way it is now in the beta, it might actually be fine, like 32 players or something, and like a quarter the size of the map or something. It would be average, I guess. I don't know. It's strange. Just a lot of the little things, like you know, the XP notification stuff, and when you like kill someone and stuff. Just a lot of quality of life stuff's missing. Some of it so wouldn't be terrible if it's God. It just doesn't make sense, but they weren't, you know, super important. But some of them just are really intrinsic to the feel of the Battlefield games, I believe. And the fact that they're missing makes the game not feel like most Battlefields. I don't know the setting, the near future setting doesn't feel exploited. It doesn't seem to actually matter, to be honest. I don't know. The setting, it's whatever, I guess. None of the weapons, vehicles really feel futuristic. So I do really like the on-the-fly attachment changing. I'm kind of curious to see how that's gonna be. I do think the on-the-fly changing could have some limits, maybe. Just like a timer limit or something. Being able to just change anything on the fly, no matter what's a little strange. It might depend, of course, on what kind of attachment there ultimately are. If there's some really wild differentiating attachments, being able to change on the fly with no real limits could actually be a problem. But we'll see. I mean, I can only play the beta. I don't know what the actual game's gonna have in it, right? But if they do, yeah, a simple just timer limit would be fine. Per slot, you know, be like you can change, you know, just even something like 30 seconds, you know, is a long time. So, the calling in vehicles at any point, I'm less enthused about. I don't really see what it gives, what the benefit is compared to what the you know, former system was of, you know, based on the spawn points and limits. Because the limits are still there, the only thing that changes is the spawn points. I mean, I know they wanted to just bring up the pace of the firefighting, but in this setting, with the 128 player battles, it's okay for some players to have a slower pace. That's the whole point, is that the players can make their own pace or their own, you know, momentum to their game that they would like or they're accepting, you know? But it seems they want everything to be super tight and super fast, so then just make a game that's smaller scale but super tight and super fast. I don't know. I find it very strange. Yeah. Playing this game, I'm thinking maybe we were all too harsh on Battlefield 5. I think it's gonna really matter what the other maps are and other game modes that are in and how they work. Which we won't find out until, you know, game is released. I don't know, that's about it. I didn't really plan on, what to say or what to do. I had a real hard time with the aerial combat. I don't know, how to, it's probably something wrong in the settings for me, that's all. It was very strange combat. The lack of class specialization, again, it seems like that would be fine in a different game. It's just awkward. I could be just judging it based on the beta, and during the beta, it didn't feel like a lot of people were doing support, because there's no point. You know, it's just, we have very limited time, let's just have our fun getting our kills in, right? It didn't see a lot of revives, didn't see a lot of, you know, people throwing down ammo crates and med packs and stuff like that, you know? People seem to be just focusing on their game, but that could just be because it's a beta. It feels like the player models are also really small. I don't know. I'd have to actually go back and compare. I could just be wrong, but it feels like they're very small. But it might not actually be the problem, is that they're very hard to differentiate the two different teams. They look the same. I mentioned it in a couple of videos I did. The HUD also feels kind of cluttered. I don't know, it just seems like the icons are big, but that's a thing you get used to, and then I guess you kind of start seeing it through it. There were a few times playing where I had a HUD element that was just right in the way of an enemy, and I got screwed, you know? But, yeah. Vehicles felt like paper. I'm assuming they're gonna probably take a look at that more in the game. But yeah. I don't know, that's it. That's just some stream of conscience, no real planning or thinking thoughts. I didn't play the game, I mean, I played, I don't know, 4 hours or so. I got to like level 11 or 12 or something like that. But, yeah. That's it, I hope you all enjoyed. This is a little stream of conscious thoughts. I love Battlefields. I think I'm gonna go back and take a look at 5. Guess I just want 4 back, or Bad Company 2 back. I guess that's deep inside all I want. But I actually liked 1 quite a bit. 1 felt really well balanced. Maybe not like weapon-wise, but like all the parts of it seemed to work in conjunction with each other really well. And this game doesn't. It feels like it only has 1 part, and that's the infantry combat. And it's not super great, but it seems to be the only part they want you to partake in, which is strange for a game that's supposed to be big and massive. I think that might be my final thought. That's it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, do please subscribe. Daily videos here on this channel, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Let's plays, demonstrations, quick plays, reviews, random things you can check out. And that's been Battlefield 2042, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed, and hope to see you all soon. Bye-bye now.